Hello guys, welcome to the latest episode of Every Platform, excuse my throat. And it's a little bit late, but Happy New Year to everyone. This is the first Every Platform of 2023 and we are doing Leicestershire today. So what's part of today? So the station we're at currently is station number 828 on the series, Narborough, located on the Nuneaton to Leicester line, I just want to call it, because it's not really anything else. Part of the cross-country route, if you like, because it is only served by cross-country, but it is one of those stations that is actually managed by a different TOC, but never served by them, this one being East Midlands Railway. So EMR manage it, but they don't serve it. It's one of those ones. So the only trains that serve here are cross-country services. Generally it's hourly between Leicester and Birmingham New Street. The Stansted ones pass through, so we should see maybe one or two of them pass through during our wait here. Joining on today's video, we've got SG Minor 21, RH transport videos. You've also got Tom, who has Mr. Non-Existent channel. You've seen him before as well. So yeah, that's us three today. There is someone else joining, but of course we'll introduce them as they arrive. So this station is located in Leicestershire. It serves Narborough, it also serves Littlethorpe, which is a couple of miles away from here. But yeah, station's very basic, to be honest. Like I say, it's just got the standard hourly pattern between Leicester and Birmingham New Street. And the downside is it is raining. We love rain, don't we? We absolutely love rain. No, we don't love rain. So yeah, as I say, it's one of those stupid ones that's managed by EMR but never served by them. So yeah, did you not know that, Tom? Have you just, there you go, it's a confused look of the day from Tom.
I didn't know that either.
Did you not?
It's like Coesel Park.
Yeah, it is
Managed by WMR but never served by them.
exactly, many of them like that, and funnily enough they're all served by cross-country. So there's a few of them that aren't, but you know. Anyway, so you can just check out any updates on trips and posts, check out the Facebook group, links in the description. Also check out my Instagram, KTVids, for story updates. So without further ado, let's begin today's episode of Every Platform in Leicestershire as we kick off 2023 around here. Enjoy. Something else, guys. First of all, I want to apologise if you see any raindrops on the camera. It is a bit of a rainy day here. It is the UK after all. The other thing is that on Every Platform now you will see buses again. I have decided, and upon popular demand, to bring the bus side of it back, so you will see the in-betweens of how we get there and what bus we have, and maybe a review at the end of the day which one was the best. So yeah, we'll try and get as many interior shots as possible, maybe try and get it arriving, but we'll see. Anyway, we'll update you very soon. We haven't got a bus until we get to South Wigston anyway, so which is a couple of stations away. So we're just going to be waiting for the train here. So I'll update you soon. Right, first funny spot of the day. We've got a train coming in a minute. So Narborough has only one way out on the platform, but for some reason there's a fire exit sign. Now I understand with the wooden fence, but surely it should just say way out, given there is only one way out, which is that way.
Yes, and there's already a way outside.
Exactly. It just defies a bit of logic, to be honest, but good that they got it. But if there's one way out, just put way out. In case of fire. In case of fire, use the way out you would normally use anyway. There you go. Okay, passing through now, we've got a cross-country service from Cambridge to Birmingham New Street. This one isn't stopping here. (170, 104) heading through there. Also passing through is another cross-country service from Birmingham New Street to Cambridge. This one is formed of 170 111. It's only 2 coaches on this one. There that one goes. so we'll update you now on our train arrives. That's the next. Actually, no, we've got a freight in a minute, so look out for that. Right, we've got some freight coming through now. Nice tone. It is a 66. That one is going from Felixstowe North to Birch Coppice, something like that. There that one goes anyway. Okay, arriving in now is the 0928 cross-country service from Leicester to Birmingham New Street. We're taking this from Narborough here to Hinckley, 176.36 on its return. We had this one bringing us here, now we're taking it to Hinckley. Update you when we get there. Right, we have now made it to Hinckley station with 176.36, and we'll update you when this one leaves in just a second. So this station is Hinckley, East Midlands Railway managed again, not served by them. Served by CrossCountry on the hourly Birmingham to Leicester services. During peak time as well, there's actually some Cambridge services that call here as well, sometimes Stansted, but yeah. Anyway, we'll update you in a minute. This is Hinckley. Right, so this station is Hinckley. As you can see, we're under a shelter at the moment. The concourse is actually really big. I'm going to show you it in a minute. But yeah, this station it looks a bit better than Narborough does, because Narborough's kind of basic facilities with a small building. This one's building is quite modern and it's quite nice. It is a very quiet station though, but quite big for what it is in terms of the building design. This station is quite well staffed as well, so it does serve Burbage as well, which is a village in Leicestershire not too far from here, so a bit like Narborough serving a village just beyond. Hinckley's exactly the same. It does serve Hinckley and it also serves Burbage. So yes, it's just so weird, isn't it? They've redesigned the station, they've given it EMR signage and everything. They've given it the purple line at the bottom, but they don't serve here. I wish CrossCountry managed stations, I really do, because that would make so much more sense. But anyway, EMR ticket staff are here anyway, so I suppose that works in a way. Yeah, so in terms of any of the links outside the station, you can get from here to Leicester directly by bus. I believe there's a bus that runs from Coventry to Leicester, the X6. That's usually through Hinckley, so yes, and a couple others as well. Yeah, so there's not much else to really say about the station, because there isn't a lot of facts. It was opened in the 1840s by the South Leicestershire and Warwickshire Railway, I think it was called. It was something like that anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah, South Leicestershire Railway, that was it. I thought it was Warwickshire as well. In 1861, not 1840s. It was taken over by London and North Western Railway in 1867, so it was had a little bit of change of ownership that's been pretty consistent since. But yeah, actually the ticket office only open until 1 PM and then it closes for the rest of the day, so it's one of those basically. Anyway, so that is Hinckley, and we'll update you if anything comes through. It's worth also noting this is station 829 on the Every Platform series, I've got to say. So yes, 2 done, and we've got 9 to visit today, so 2 out of 9. So we'll see what happens later on. So this is the concourse here at Hinckley. So you can see, as I said, it was quite big. It's quite nice actually when you look at it. As you see, the other guys taking shelter in here. We've got Joshua with us as well. What's your channel again, Joshua?
East Midlands Railway fan.
East Midlands Railway fan, there you go. So he's with us as well today. And that's everyone that's with us today, so that's a total. If you want a little throwback to childhood as well, you can play with that. Oh, imagine if we were all kids again and played with that. I remember actually watching that when I was a kid, the old episodes with Ringo Starr. Great, I remember that. Shows my age. Not really, actually. I was born in the 90s, so I was born just as they were phasing that phase out of Ringo Starr. Yeah, so next train here is a 10:30 to Leicester, and it's a little magazine shelf here and a bookshelf with like 5 books on it. So yeah, anyway, that's the concourse here at Hinckley. We'll update you if any trains come through. So one of the magazines we spotted is this one. Was it Tatler? It's Mason Mount. A Chelsea boy scores. Not very likely at the moment, is it? More like a Chelsea boy loses. Okay, passing now is going to be a cross-country service to Cambridge from Birmingham New Street. I think it's 17115 there heading over.
That's the second time I saw it today.
Fair enough. Yeah, so 17115 there heads through to Cambridge. There goes 17397 there, heading over on a cross-country service to Birmingham New Street from Cambridge. So just about got that one, that was a bit lucky, but phew, that's all I say. So, the station also has quite a few flower beds, which are scattered sort of towards the end of the station, not really towards the other part, but as you can tell, it seems to be during the summer. This probably looks quite nice. So yes, they call it the Platform 1 Wildlife Garden, and it is managed by Friends of Hinckley Station, which Narborough also had a Friends of Narborough station, which to be honest didn't have as much as this, so this is a lot nicer. Sorry Narborough, but yeah, Hinckley wins. Anyway, so the next train you see will be R1, and the next stop for us will be station number 830, South Wigston. So I'll update you when we get on the train to go there. Right, Hinckley the Crescent bus station is where we're at the moment. We left the station and we'll just come down to the bus station to have a look and see what's around. So one bus that's currently sat over here is the 158 to Nuneaton, which is formed of a Wright Pulsar 2, the DL SB200. That's the chassis on it. It's got 158 branding on it as well, this one here, which is quite nice. Oh, so over there is an E200. That is the 7 to Burbage, which I'm going to get on in a second. So this is the bus station really. There's not much here at the moment, but as you can see, it's just basically a roundel of about 4 or 5 different bus shelters, and that is literally about it. There's also a Stagecoach Gold E200 MMC, which is just left over there. But yeah, so you've got this here, 2 buses basically. So yeah, that is Hinckley's to Crescent bus station. I'm going to get on the E200 now, and I'm going to go back to Hinckley rail station since I can, but we might as well watch this go because it's about to leave. There it is. Right, update you when we get out to Hinckley station, or when I get on E200 at least. Right, so now I'm board the E200. Midlands one. It's only a small one. And it rattles like hell, so I don't like it. But there we go. But interesting enough, it's an E200 with USB power. So, yeah. I'll update you more when we get to Hinckley Station. So just got off now. There's 2001, that's the fleet number, and it's absolutely filthy and rattles like hell. Not a great E200 at all, but there we go. Leicestershire County Council actually have a scheme as well called Choose How You Move, and as you can see, you might not be able to see it very well, but the bus shelter actually has almost close to flip dot destination screens, which have literally just changed. It's quite cool actually, they do it the way they do that. But yeah, they actually do try and encourage a lot of bus travel around here, Leicestershire County Council do, because it actually is really well connected compared to a lot of other counties. Leicestershire is not too bad. The 7 goes as far as Nuneaton and goes to Burbage as well, which is what I mentioned earlier at Hinckley Station. Hinckley Station's over there. I went 3 minutes and went 0.28 miles. Be proud of me. Anyway, off we go now, and the next stop for us is South Wigston. Right, arriving now, it's a 10:30 cross-country service to Leicester, 170 104, and we're going to be taking this to South Wigston, and it is very, very busy.
This is going to be cozy.
I'm looking forward to this. Busy train. We'll update you when we get to South Wigston.
Country service from Leicester. 170 104 will be taken away.
Did not just jump that. Right, 170 104 there, heads out on the cross-country service to Leicester from Birmingham New Street. So this is South Wigston, and this station, oh my god, the yellow line is so far down the platform that you almost have no room to stand.
It might just be like one of the ground signals.
So this station also has staggered platforms, as you can see the road bridge in the middle of them, fully staggered as well, so there's no sort of continuity is the word, yeah, consistency with the platforms, so they don't sort of go across from each other at all. There is also a freight line which junctions off and avoids South Wigston. I'm not too sure where it goes though. Any freight nerds know exactly where that line goes?
Let's find out.
Because it goes somewhere. Anyway, we'll find out.
It goes to Tate's house. Sorry, might have to cut that bit out.
Right, yeah, sorry, clip cut out there. So yeah, not too sure where this freight line goes. I'm going to see if we can find out where exactly it heads off to. So yeah, we'll find out more about the station. However, this station is a bit more interesting than Hinckley and Narborough, because this station serves trains once every 2 hours instead of every hour. So it's pretty poor compared to the other two. So yeah, one train every 2 hours here, which is the most awkward one in between. We also visit another awkward station later in Water-Orton, which is exactly the same. One train every 2 hours, or one train whenever cross-country feel like it, more like.
Well, like cross-country being cross-country.
So yeah, so we're going to head over to Leicester by bus. We'll update you with what we've got very shortly. But yeah, this is South Wigston. Okay, so we'll have a look at some of the facilities here. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to see if we can buy a ticket here at South Wigston, because, you know, we always like to see if we can do that. So our friend Sophie here.
Hello.
Hello. I would like to buy a ticket to Leicester, please.
No, I can't do, sir.
Why not?
No comment.
It's broken. Isn't it?
Yeah,
yes, it's broken. What happened to it? Did someone...
It got stolen.
Someone stole it.
Yeah, I mean...
Non-existent. It's a non-existent ticket
They
machine.
wanted the free tickets.
They wanted the free tickets that were inside there. Bet there was a ticket to Wick in there. Anyway, we'll update you soon. But actually, in all seriousness, you can actually buy a ticket here if there's actually a ticket machine there, but there isn't. So
There's probably one on the other platform.
there's probably one on the other side, but that one probably got nicked as well.
Probably not.
Anyway, yeah, there's no toilets. It's just a basic station. But for one train every 2 hours, that's what you
LED
expect.
matrix
This station
time.
is shit.
Yeah, basically it is. Anyway,
Where's it compared to the other two?
Do I say it?
yeah. Anyway, we'll update you soon.
Do I say it?
No. So looking down on this is what we've worked out is the line we think is an avoid line, and it goes onto the Midland main line towards Leicester. That's what we figured. I don't think it's a freight line, but it's an avoid line that goes, it's 2 tracks anyway, which is weird because I actually thought it was the Midland main line straight up just for a minute, but then I realised we're at South Wigston where that's probably not possible. So yeah, no, it's
Realised his bag's open.
there we are. Bag is open.
No, I thought that guy was with us.
No, he's not. Yeah, it was another veg that came over to say hello to us. Anyway, so yeah, that's where it goes. That's what we worked out. Right, so we're now going to go get the bus. There's the avoid line from the other side. That's what we noticed from over there, the junction that takes you over to this bit. It was Wigston South Junction, I think it is. That's what it's called. And it goes across to Leicester, but it avoids South Wigston. Basically, if CrossCountry decide, do you know what? I don't think we're going to call it South Wigston today. Then I guess they can go that way. But that's not allowed, so they have to serve it. Anyway, so we'll update you soon.
Goes from Cambridge
It's CrossCountry Turbo Star over there.
to Birmingham.
There it goes. You can just about see it down there. Heading towards Birmingham New Street from Cambridge, that one. I was about to say Leicester, but it's not, because if it was... I don't know if that is a Leicester one, actually, because
It won't be.
that's from Cambridge.
It would be from Cambridge because
Oh,
one
it,
train
yeah, it
stops
works out. Yeah, but not always they stop at South Wigston, that's why I thought that. But anyway, there it goes to Birmingham anyway. So here's a better look of South Wigston Station. To give you a couple of facts, the station is actually one of the newer ones in Leicestershire, because it opened in 1986. So it's still older, but it's not as old as some of the others, because loads of them are like 1800s. As you can see, the wide footbridge over there evens out the two, well, interrupts the 2 platforms to make them staggered. And this station was, I don't know if it still is, the least used station in Leicestershire. I still think it is, South Wigston is, because it is very quiet. It's 1 train every 2 hours. There's a passenger over there who's going to be waiting 2 hours for a train. Good luck to him. So yes, and again, the station actually, unlike Hinckley and Narborough, still maintains an East Midlands train style station signage, which is weird because Hinckley and Narborough got EMR'd. This is still EMT'd. So yeah. What else is there to say? Oh yeah, this station was funded, actually its opening was funded by Leicestershire County Council, and it also used to have 3 stations in Wigston. None of them were this one, because this one actually opened on a new site. So there was Wigston Magna, Wigston Magna was one of them, and all 3 of them were closed by 1968, I think it was. And then this one obviously opened about 18 years later. Yeah, Glenparva and Wigston South. They were all the ones that were in Wigston. But yeah, South Wigston's the only one now, and it's terribly it's poorly served. But yeah, there we go. Right, we're now going to head to Leicester, and then we're going to make our way to the next station, station number 831 on every platform, Melton Mowbray. So no, it's not. It's Stamford, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to Stamford, 831. Stamford is next. We're going into Lincolnshire for the next one, so I'll update you soon. Okay, so we're now just waiting for our bus in South Wigston. So here's the bus shelter. It's not very nice. Here's the bus pole even. Here's the bus shelter. Look at this. Not very nice, is it? No information, no nothing. It lacks big time. Not very good. Someone's obviously torn it down, but this is literally the bus pole. And then the shelter is literally just to protect you from the elements, but nothing else. So anyway, so we're waiting for our bus, the 44, which starts here at Southwick, so it goes to Leicester. And we do have something on it that we'll show you in a minute. I'm not telling you yet. Right, here's our bus, the Right Pulsar 2. And we're going to be taking this to... Come on, Joshua, you go first.
Okay.
Take this to Leicester. I'll take you in a minute. Alright, so we're now on board a Right Pulsar 2, which is going to be taking us over to Leicester. And as you can see, it's a Riva, standard Riva seats. This one is older Riva seats as well, so not the newer ones. So this is in the Riva Journey Mark livery, so it's a newer livery but older seats basically, which is quite nice. Have a listen to it leave. Does sound rather nice. We'll update you when we get over to Leicester. So there goes 3765 and the 44 between South Wixon and Leicester, which we just got off at Leicester Station. I've already covered this one on every platform, so this one isn't really a surprise. We're now going to head to Stamford, but we've got about a half hour here, so we're going to stop off for some lunch. Any trains you see at Leicester will be later on. I'm going to save some storage just for a little while. Going to stop off for a bit of a food break, and then we're going to make our way to Stamford. So I'll update you soon. Right, so we made it into Leicester. 180-113 is here, forming a service to Nottingham. We're going to see it go out in just a second. Here it is, looking amazing. X-Hull trains, of course. So we'll see it go out in a second. But here we are at Leicester. Okay, to going out now is going to be what I think is the 1147 East Midlands Railway Service. No, it's the, yeah, I was right. Wow, good guess. East Midlands Railway Service from London to Pancras to Nottingham. And there goes 180-113, sounding very loud, but very good. Also the part now is 170-398, heading to Birmingham New Street from Cambridge. That's the 1150 service. We won't see that very well, so we're on the 1212 Cambridge service, and we're going to be taking that to Stamford. So we've got a bit of time to rest up on the 170 before we carry on filming. Gone well so far, wouldn't you agree, Rob? Good start to the year. So update you soon. Okay, departing out now is going to be the delayed 1207 East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras to Sheffield, formed of two 5-car Meridians, I believe. It is indeed two 5-cars. Sorry about the raindrops. It's 222-010 and 222-015 heading over to Sheffield. Calling next at Derby, followed then by Chesterfield and Sheffield. I think that one's going straight to Derby. It might be, no, it is Derby. That one's going straight to Derby actually. Not calling it Long Eaton. So yes. Right, our train should be here shortly. It's a bit delayed, but I'm going to head to Stamford on it. We'll update you soon. Right, arriving in now is the 12:12 cross-country service to Cambridge. It's 176.39. And this train is going to be taking us to Stamford in Lincolnshire. There it is. Not been on this route very much. Time to do it though. 176.39 to take us there. Update you soon.
For CrossCountry service from Birmingham New Street to Cardiff Central.
Cambridge.
Clearly when it says it on the deck, clearly I can't read. From Birmingham New Street to Cambridge.
Sorry about Joshua there, guys. There goes 176.39, departing on the 12:54 cross-country service to not Cardiff Central, Cambridge, from Birmingham New Street. So we're at Stamford now, and I'll update you more about the station in a minute. Right, welcome guys to Stamford station. We are in Lincolnshire again. So Sophie's home county for now, for uni home county.
Yes.
Sophie's actually from
adoptive home county.
Adoptive home county, because Sophie's actually Welsh.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Cardiff.
Anyway, this station, very nice station building over there. There's not much actually coming in here, so we're not actually going to wait around.
There's a freight passing.
Oh, is there? What time?
Apparently 13:16.
Is it one in?
It is running. It's currently at Peterborough.
Interesting, there is a freight. Okay then. So, this station, yeah, so the station is quite nice. We're going to have a better look around a bit. But this is station number 831, Stamford. Update you soon. Right, so showing you guys another one. This is Stamford bus station. 3 bus shelters. It's actually quite big, actually. Bigger one than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like a couple of shelters, but obviously it has its own bays. Now the main operator here is actually Delane buses, and they run throughout Peterborough, so they're kind of nearby to here. They only run hourly here, so there isn't actually a bus yet. but yeah, so we'll have a quick look around. It's very quiet here because there isn't actually any buses due for a little while. The 201 and 202, they are the Delane buses, and then yeah, the 202 only runs at peak time. So yeah, so Delane buses you've got. I think also the other company that run here is a local on-demand company called Cool Connect, but they only run, yeah, they only run on demand from people who need it to serve local areas. So Links bus, so these ones here, Cool Connect, Delane, I think they all really go from here. So yeah, so, and Connect bus here is go to Stamford to Grantham. So there's quite a bit actually. There's also a cafe here. Just wanted to show you this, it's just something to do. A little bit of time. There's no buses due here, unfortunately. It's that quiet of a bus station, but it is a bus station, so nonetheless. So let us know what you think. We're going to head back to the station now and get the train to Oakham. I'll update you soon. So Stamford station. So this station is actually a Tudor design station building. I'm going to go have a look at it in a second. The station, again, this one actually is served by EMR on the Melton Mowbray to London to Pancras services. They actually come through here because there is actually a link from Corby which goes through to Melton Mowbray and then comes towards here. So, well, tell me it's Melton Mowbray, but I think on the way back they come through here from my understanding. This one might not be actually. Hang on, Stamford. No, I don't think Stamford is actually. Ignore me. I think this one's not served by them at all. I think only Oakham and Melton Mowbray are. So yeah, what else did to say? I mean, we're going to have a look at the building in a second in more detail, but the station itself is served by an hourly service between Cambridge and Birmingham New Street. Stansted Airport normally, but they've cut that for now. They have done for a little while actually. So yeah, they're only terminating at Cambridge. So we're going to make our way over to the other platform. The next station, station number 832, is Oakham. But we're going to go have a look at the building first, here at Stamford. So, as promised, here is the said station building. It actually was Grade 2 listed in March 2020, so just before the pandemic. I think it was around that time anyway. Here's the building. It does look rather nice, it must be said. No buses serve here. Literally nearest bus stop is about a 5-minute walk away, and isn't served that often anyway. Served by delaying buses, the 201. But yeah, there's an old signal box over there as well. Yes, that is a Stamford. It's a Tudor style building. So now we're going to go to Oakham. So we'll take you on our train ride. Okay, arriving in now. It's going to be the delayed 1307 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street. This is running 19 minutes late, and it is 170 again. Only 2 coaches, so hooray. Oh my god, it's full and standing. Good luck. We're going to make our way to Oakham, hopefully, on this. Update you soon. Set upon it there is 170 heading out on the delayed 1318 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street from Cambridge. That train running 19 minutes late, and we're now here at Oakham. This station is very red, very red. This station is the only one in Rutland as well, in the county of Rutland. So if you want to say that I've completed the county on every platform, Rutland will be it. So yeah, Rutland is complete. That was easy. So this station again, hourly service, Birmingham to Cambridge. EMT signage still. These stations are all frauds because they're managed by companies that don't even serve them, except Oakham and Melton Mowbray, which are served by EMR. I believe Oakham is, isn't it? Melton Mowbray is.
Melton Mowbray is, but Oakham isn't.
So Oakham and Stamford are both just cross-country. Melton Mowbray is EMR. It's the only one that's actually accurate.
Absolutely, Melton Mowbray.
So that's the only. That's the only one that's. So that's the only one that's actually accurate. Okay, nice. So we'll have a look around the station quickly. I'll update you soon. Right, so over there is a B7 RLE MCV Evolution, which is operated by a local company called Bland's. That also explains delivery. This is Oakham bus station anyway, literally a big row basically, this one is, but it is actually called Oakham bus station, interestingly enough. So I just got on a bus journey, sorry I didn't record it, it wasn't really that great anyway, but yeah, I didn't record it, but yeah, it's a B7 MCV Evolution here at Oakham bus station, and now we're going to make our way back to Oakham station, which is only around the corner, and get on the train to Melton Mowbray. So yes, but yeah, that's Oakham bus station, that's the B7 gone. Bland's is really the only company that serves there on a regular basis. Again, another really poor one. Signposted well though, very well signposted. And there's even a map that says where the R buses go. Rutland, I think the R stands for, so yes. Anyway, I'll update you soon. Right, so yeah, the station is Oakham. So as we're already here, we might as well show you a bit more of the station. So it's a little waiting room in there. It's quite nice-ish, maybe. But yeah, it's a nice little station actually. Red doors everywhere, very red. Which I think has a theme to it somewhere, but I'm not too sure. But the station was opened, again it was an 1800s open station, so it was fairly older in that 19th century time. But yeah, there's not much really to say about this station. particularly at right, so sorry, as I was saying about the station, it's yeah, it's really nice. Again, managed by EMR but not served by them. It's a really weird thing about them. I just went to go get a bus between Oakham and Oakham bus station, as you saw, which is quite interesting. I'm currently waiting for the 14:21 cross-country to Birmingham. It's 14:22 now and it's not here, and it still says it's on time, so questions there. Level crossing is going down, so it should be here in a moment, but like I say, this is probably the least and most used station in Rutland because it's the only one, so it's basically everything. The building is rather nice, what I like about it. Yeah, what do we think of the station, guys? Oakham, do you like it? Is it a good station?
The station of all time.
Huh?
Is it the station of all time?
The station of all time, because it's in the county. We're only one station, and it's this one. Does need a bit of painting, I agree. It is rotting away a bit. The footbridge looks nice, so I'll give it that. Anyway, we'll update you soon when our train arrives. Right, arriving in now is going to be 14:27 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street. It's running a little bit late. It's 170-115. So we'll update you soon. Right, slight change of plan, guys. We're now on board a Volvo B8 MCV Evora. We're operated by Bland's, as you can see. Now I bet you're wondering why we're on this, because I literally just filmed a clip of us on 170-115. Well, I'll tell you why. Freight train broke down. Yeah. And so on both lines, on a junction between Oakham and Melton Mowbray, the place where you don't want it to break down, it broke down. Anyway, so we've had to improvise. We saw that the R1 was running, going to Melton Mowbray, so luckily we can get on that. So unfortunately Melton Mowbray will be cut from this video today due to the situation, because the disruption isn't expected to change and we do need to get back. So unfortunately we need to get back towards Leicester, so we are going to get 5A from Melton Mowbray and carry on to Syston as normal, and then continue on to Syston to Salby as planned, and then Melton Mowbray will be done another time. But it's only one station, so luckily it's not a massive dent. But for now, I'll update you when we get to Melton Mowbray. Here, this one leave is quite nice. And look at this. About to splash. Look at that flooding. Update you soon. Right, and another unexpected change of events in today's video. The disruption has now cleared, and the disruption cleared just as we arrived at Melton Mowbray station. So we've now got off. We were going to get a bus back into Leicester, but now we're not going to do that, and we're going to go into Melton Mowbray and we're going to get the train as planned. Well, not really as planned, but we've changed the plan so it works basically. So now to Melton Mowbray, and now we're going to get the train. There's Melton Mowbray station. We are actually clearing it today. Good news. That was crazy, but we're back on track, kind of. Right, so here we are at Melton Mowbray. Thank Christ for that. That's all I'm going to say. 170-397 is currently sat here at Melton Mowbray, also disrupted. We're going to walk up and around in just a second. But here we are at Melton Mowbray station. The freight is actually just down there. I can just about see its tail light. And yeah. So yeah. That one is stuck, but the other one is running, so that's alright. We'll update you when our train arrives. This is Melton Mowbray station, and we'll talk about it a bit more in a minute. Right, now we've actually cleared it, let's talk about Melton Mowbray. So this station is actually served by EMR. This station runs a single daily service in between Melton Mowbray and London St Pancras. It will come here and it will go off from Corby, so there is actually a line from here which extends over to Corby and then all towards Kettering. So we're actually not that far away from Corby, etc. The station is a very nice station, and Melton Mowbray itself is very famous for food, especially pork pies, as that's the most cliche thing about Melton Mowbray you can talk about. But it is famous for its cuisine, and it's basically the food capital of the UK, or what some people like to know as the food capital, or at least of the East Midlands or that sort of area. So the next station westbound is also Syston, but there's no direct trains that link them, which is quite interesting. And yeah, so a handful of other local services. Actually, I've just realised that actually. So Oakham and Stamford do get EMR served there, because the Nottingham Norwich services go via Melton as well. So they do call it Oakham and Stamford. So I believe that they're still running once a day, once or twice a day, and they go through this way as well, and they serve the line. So I guess it's not that false after all. So yeah, but that is Melton Mowbray. It is absolutely disrupted here, and it's heaving-ish. But yeah. What else is there to note about the station? It was actually badly damaged in a snowstorm in 1876. Interestingly to know. It was just the weight of snow. It was very, very heavy, and it broke the roof down basically. So, but it was reglazed in 2011, as you can see down there. And it's got a barrow crossing as well, which improves disabled access as well for people to get across this little barrow crossing here. So yes, and it also won the highly commended award at National Rail Awards as Small Station of the Year. So in 2014 it won that. Deserves it. It's a very nice station. So the next station for us is going to be Syston. We have to go back to Leicester to get there. We may mix it up and get a bus from Leicester to Syston, just because we didn't get one from here to Leicester, but we'll see. Update you soon. Right, arriving in now is once again 170-115, which is going to be once again round 2, our train to Leicester now, as a last minute thing. 170-115. The guard's going to wonder how the hell we got here, but guess what, it's going to be a right old joke when we tell him how. Update you soon. Right, so we've now made it to Leicester after all that disruption. We're now back at Leicester. Kind of amended the plan as to what we were doing originally, but we are back at the station. We're not really spending much time here. We're going towards Syston now. But I'm going to update you when we're on the way there. But yeah, back at Leicester now. Happy days. Right, we're on board a bus from Leicester Haymarket bus station. I'm sorry I didn't get any footage of it, but hopefully another time we will. We're now on a VDL DAF DV250 Right Pulsar Gemini. That's a bit of a mouthful. And we're heading over to Syston station now to clear the next station for today. We've got 2 more left, well 3 more left. So this is a very nice bus. They are on the way out. 2006 plate buses. So yes. But yeah, you can tell they've got USB ports as well, but whether they work or not, we'll wait and see. But they don't work, it's not there. The floor is quite nice as well, proper Arriva style, but the seats are very modern, so it's a bit different. Update you soon. Right, we've now made it to Syston station. That was an interesting stop for a van. It's a weird noise that just came along there as well. Anyway, so this station is an intermediate one in Leicester. It's a suburban. I think it's one of, I want to say 3 stations in Leicester, with Sileby being the other one. South Wigston is just outside, so it wouldn't be that. And Narborough is sort of fairly outside as well. Anyway, so this station is served by hourly services between Leicester and usually Leicester and Lincoln. This one we're getting on is going to Cleethorpes.
Cleethorpes, yeah.
But some, yeah, there are extensions to Cleethorpes as well, which is pretty cool.
Either, yeah,
2 trains, is it? Yeah.
Usually Lincoln, but
2 trains to
some go
Cleethorpes.
up to
There we go.
And then there's like the 2 that terminate at Cleethorpes.
So yeah, So yeah, our train is due at 16:52, so we've got a few minutes. We also have Byron here, who's joining us. He's
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, he pops up. He's a this is your local, isn't it?
Yep, I only live literally 500 metres away.
What do you think of Leicester? Like the station?
I'd rather have the old style.
Yeah? What was the old style like?
2 platforms.
The other one was over there, I guess.
Years ago.
A long time ago then.
Yeah, because originally the platform edges are down there still.
Really?
Yeah, the fence is still down there.
Ah, okay. But they've obviously just got the one platform now. It's good for passing trains though, isn't it? I must admit, because the Midland Main Line is right there.
Photographing shots, that's a pain in the arse.
Right.
That speed sign's a pain in the arse, and also when you get further down, you got some of the when the trains passing through there, they tend to hide away on the signalling points.
Ah.
Because when the system on this one is as soon as the train's pulled into this platform, anything coming down from the up fast can go straight onto the upside.
So they can interchange quite easily then. That's not bad then. So this station, just to give a quick description, is one platform and it is on a loop of the main line, and it is, yeah, it's quite a nice little spot. It is on the what is known as the Ivanhoe line, but it is part of that. It has the branding on it as well. So yeah, it's still got the EMT signage on it as well, so I haven't bothered to look after that one. Yeah, so generally here at Leicester you get Leicester to Lincoln and Cleethorpes, and also back to Leicester. They all call at this platform. They do not call at another platform. They just all come in here. So that's always fun. So our train is the 1650 EMR service to Cleethorpes from Leicester, which we're going to get in a minute. And we'll update you then. But this is Leicester. Right, arriving in now is the 1650 EMR service to Cleethorpes from Leicester. This is our train to Sileby,
Now we have the 16
which is going to be 156404.
left door to
Sorry, it's just a short visit to Leicester, but because of all the disruption, it's 405 actually. Because of all the disruption, we've had to improvise a bit. We've got EMT interior on this one. Very nice. Always love that. We'll update you when we get to Sileby. Right, we're now here at Sileby. So this is a very narrow platform, or at least very far to the edge, but yeah, we'll update you in a second. Here off goes 156405. Sounding not that great, but there we go. It is a 156 after all. We're here now at Sileby. This station is not one platform. This station's 2 platforms, and it's not on a loop. But it is next to the main line again, I believe. Is it? Yes, it is. The Midland Main Line is here. There's the Midland Main Line, right there.
That's fun.
It is fun.
Hi, friend.
Midland Main Line is not your friend. Anyway, so right, so this station is the only other station in Leicester. So if you want to say that I've covered all stations in Leicester, I have now. Sileby done. So this station is served by an hourly Leicester Lincoln pattern with Cleethorpes extensions. I'll look at some more facts in a minute, but it literally serves a community area of Leicester, a neighbourhood. Here comes a Meridian. Don't ask me what Meridian, because I don't know. It was too bright, which is ironic because it's dark, but anyway. So yeah, we are still on the Ivanhoe line, just about, these 2 stations only. So this is, it's quite interesting actually, because it's just been a crazy day, and to be honest, we've now got to near enough the end of it somehow with all the stations that we needed, so I'm impressed. So we are now, so station number 831 was Stamford. I'm just going to go through a count. 831 was Stamford, yeah. 832 was Oakham. 833 was Melton Mowbray. 834 Syston. 835 Sileby. Finally 836 coming up, Water Orton. Now that's an awkward one. I'm going to give it a go anyway. We have to go back into New Street to do it, so you're going to see a bit of Birmingham New Street. But let's go and grab a bus to Loughborough first and see where that takes us. It's going to be a Sataro, and according to Byron it's a dodgy one, so we might not make it, but we'll see. Update you soon. So here's an interesting fact about Sileby for you. So this is 1910, they rate the council, the local council at the time, raised a petition to the company, so this was the Midland Railway Company, to amend a few issues at this station. And I'm going to read this out very quickly, and you're going to really relate to this because this is basically every unused or unstaffed station's problem today, or some. The dangerous level crossing, stating these several accidents had been narrowly avoided. That situation I think is better handled. The need of better accommodation for vehicular traffic. The number of vehicles using the station have increased and blocking the road. So that one is a bit of a problem with more of the rural stations, definitely. The want of a comfortable waiting room, definitely not happening here. And there was only an open shelter with no provision for a fire in cold weather. This was a long time ago, mind. The lowness of the platforms, which were thought to be the cause of passengers suffering a fractured ankle when alighting from the train, and the need for an improved entrance. So all of that stuff they raised a petition for at Sileby. But I'm not going to lie to you, those sorts of things should be improved at most smaller stations. But they did improve everything. They put a waiting room in here, but then they got rid of it. So the irony. Yeah, so, and this station was opened again in 1984 as part of the Ivanhoe Line project, which remains today. So yes, that is Sileby. 1994, sorry, I said 84, didn't I? Step-free access is not available to either of the platforms at this station, so this station does not have step-free access. So, not very friendly. Yeah, so that's Sileby done. Next station, Water Autumn, but we're going to follow along with the plan up to Loughborough now, and we'll update you soon. Right, so we're now at Malt Road, Sileby Malt Road, and we're about to get on the number 2, which is operated by Kinch Bus. It's also a livery on bus miles I need, so I'm going to take that. The signage is quite helpful because up there it says towards Loughborough. You can't see it very well, but it does say bus stop towards Loughborough, so it's helpful. Kinch Bus also run the Skylink Leicester as well. Well,
it's technically Skylink Derby.
Skylink Derby, but they call it Skylink Leicester. It's weird. But anyway, it goes via East Midlands Airport. Whilst the other two, Skylink Nottingham and Skylink Ilkeston, I believe, are Trent Barton.
Skylink Nottingham and Skylink Express are both Nottingham.
What about Ilkeston? What's the Ilkeston flyer?
That's the Trent Barton.
That's Trent Barton, that's what I thought. So the only one that's not Trent Barton is the one that goes to Derby.
The only one that's operated by Kinch is Skylink Derby or Leicester. It's weird because I say it's Skylink Derby, but some people refer to it as Skylink Leicester.
Yeah, it's weird.
Confusing.
It is very confusing. But anyway, that's cleared that up. But we're getting number 2, which is an actual Kinch Bus.
Also, another fun fact is,
go on.
Kinch Bus and Trent Barton are both owned by the same people. Well played!
Oh, great. Fun. Right, I'll update you soon when we get on the bus. It is a Mercedes-Benz Sataro we've got. Right, here's our bus, the number 2. To Sileby. I think it's still at Loughborough. I'll update you when we get on board.
Yep.
We're now on a Sataro, and we're making our way over to Loughborough now. Look at the interior on these. Very, very nice. We're on fleet number 901, and it's the number 2 branded one. And we'll update you when we get to Loughborough. It's a very nice interior though, as Trent Barton, Kinch Bus, they always seem to do very well. So update you soon. So just so you can hear a bit more of the engine of the Citaro. Does sound quite nice. Right, so I'm now here at Loughborough, and we're just going to be waiting for our train. This is going to be the 1832 EMR service from, I think this is Sheffield to London St Pancras. So, been here before, covered the station before, so we don't need to. This is just, like I say, a change point, as we talked about before. Joshua over there is leaving us now. He's heading back home. He's heading back up home to Nottingham, whilst the rest of us are going back towards Leicester. Sophie's then going to go towards Lincoln, aren't you? And then me, Tom and Rob will be heading back to Birmingham. Waterton is not being featured today, guys. So the last station of today was Sileby. That's just due to the disruption. Means we miss our connection at Birmingham New Street to get back. So it doesn't work. So we're going to do it on the West Midlands trip. Nice, it's a straightforward-ish one. Just as long as we time it right, so it should be fine. We've got 222-006. That's the carbon cutter. What happens to my voice there? The carbon cutter. That's the nameplate on it. We'll update you when we reach Leicester, and then we'll finish the video about Leicester probably. Right, we've reached Leicester again. 222-006 is about to depart with an EMR service. This is the 1843 service from Sheffield to London St Pancras. Sorry, this is Nottingham to St Pancras even, I just realised. 222-006. And as that one goes out, we're going to finish the video from Leicester here, and also from, well, I'm going to finish the video at Leicester here from the Leicestershire day out. Thank you all for watching today's episode of Every Platform. If you have liked what you've seen, please do like and subscribe, and do leave any comments, because I'll get back to them as and when I can. And any recommendations are welcome, so please do leave those in the comments too. Well, how do I sum up today? Very, very eventful in the sense of disruption and delays, especially at Oakham. Like, up till that point it was okay. It's actually been really good today. Up till that point it was fine, and then after that it all went a bit manic up until we reached Syston, and then things calmed down. So the only thing that is a bit of a letdown is we didn't get to Waterton today, but that is genuinely due to our train that we're waiting for now, the 1850, being over an hour late due to a knock-on effect of the delays that have already been happening today. So it means that by the time it reaches New Street, it will be disrupted again, and yeah, it'd just be absolutely manic. So yeah, it's all a bit mad, isn't it? But yeah, so the next station on Every Platform, or next video of Every Platform I should say, is going to be London and Tilbury, and that trip is basically the C2C network, so you get to see that at last. And I'm covering the entire network in a day, so we should be able to get everything in that day. And if I miss anything, you can shoot me later, but I shouldn't, I've already checked. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in London and Tilbury. Bye bye.